Spotify has now deleted over 100 of the Joe Rogan Experience podcast. 100 episodes.
Yeah. I've been actually following this, and Spotify came out and said they took down the episodes that Joe wanted taken down.
Yeah.
And it's up to like 120 now.
That he wanted to take, really?
I don't know.
That sounds like a cop-out to me.
I don't know. But the thing is
113 as of Saturday.
Yeah.
It's quite ridiculous.
And they're saying like he used the N-word and all that. I mean,
people who hold a microphone like that, I'm sorry. It's a little suggestive. You might get a homo suspicion point for that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, maybe.
A little bit.
Though I'm cool. I don't need Joe Rogan pissed at me because I don't like I don't like to have my clothes folded against my will when I'm in them. Okay, I'm not all about that. I'm good.
Well, what really amazes me is that, I mean, the first thing that started this was, of course, Neil Young, or as I like to call him, Neil Old. And, well, now we know what he's been up to behind the scenes. So let's check it out here.
Oh, yeah.
Looks legit to me. I don't know. It's the all-vowel opera hour version of Rockin' Out in the Free World.
We'll be sending that out as a meme. We're going to put Redonkulous on it. So you'll,
Billy Von Baum, you're a genius. Actually, it wasn't even Billy Von Baum. A fan of the show basically pitched something similar as an idea, and it got my thinking meat going. I was like, hey, Billy, can you do this with Neil Young? He's like, yes, I can. That's a Texas size 10-4, good buddy.
Oh, my Lord. Yeah.
But...
oh, yeah? Yeah, it's all right, man.
Of course, when the misinformation angle doesn't work, you, of course, have to change to the istophobe angle. And that's where you get, stuff like this. No double standards here whatsoever.
Black people can be like,
what's up, crackers?
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, man.
White people can't be like,
Dude, what's up, my nigga? Huh? That's enough, baby.
It's an old skit that I made, but I think it's still pretty damn relevant today.
Yeah, it is, actually. That happened a lot in the Army.
Oh, really?
Oh, well,
you can't use that word. Only we can use that word.
I personally, I've only used that word against one individual in the past 15 years, and I'm not sorry.
And most of the time, I mean, there was a video that just people were doing like a man on the street thing, and this guy was asking white liberals, hey, what do you think of the whole Joe Rogan N-word fiasco? And all the white liberals, that's so offensive. I'm offended on behalf of people of color. Blah, 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 blah. Well, he goes down to the hood, starts asking black folks about it. So what do you guys think? I don't give a fuck. He's not saying it to me. I got sent that this morning.
Yeah.
Went to go grab the video to use it on the stream.
Gone. You couldn't find it on BitChute?
Couldn't find it anywhere.
Oh, wow.
Or at least nowhere that I could. If it's a brand new video, the search algorithms are kind of wonky with that, at least if you're trying to look for it on new tech. So.
Well, we can always ask our fans to find it and send us the link.
Yeah, if you guys see it out there, send it on over.
We want to record that for posterity.
That's good times. Oh, the N-word. What's the thing is, I'm with Louis C.K. on this one when he's talking about when you say the N-word, you're just pussing out. Not only that, you're taking the word out of your head and you're putting it in mine.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous. But yeah, of course, these are all taken out of context.
Well, that's how the left attacks you. It's out of context. So.
Most of the time, he's quoting. I mean, obviously, we can't play this on YouTube; we'll get smoked.
Yeah.
But you can tell just by the way these are super cutted together that he's either quoting someone else or reading something in which it's been quoted. Like, come on.
Well, I believe we have a stunning and brave individual who was installed at the very top of the United States. who in 2010 gave the eulogy for a grand KKK Cyclops.
It's, what is that? What is it called? The psycho. It's like, oh, he's not a grand dragon. He's an exaltatory Cyclops.
I don't even know how that whole thing works.
Therefore, it's completely untrue. PolitiFact says false.
Yeah, but the thing is the fact checker's like, it's not true. It didn't happen. And then I found the video like in less than a minute and a half.
Yep.
It's on video.
Not only did it happen, Joe Biden said it on the Senate floor 13 times during 1985 hearings,
Of
according
course,
to
we
Senate
can't play that, right?
transcripts. No, we can't play that.
Well, we could play it on
We'll get
Alt
fun.
Tech.
Well, we don't need to worry about it. I
Not
mean,
right now, but
This is the YouTube portion.
I know.
So,
But I still, when we go to Alt Tech, I just want to hear him say it. I got to hear him say it. Okay.
well, I mean, I've listened to it. It's just like the Rogan podcast.
Yeah, I know.
Like where he's quoting other people, reading it out of a transcript. The difference being, of course, whenever it's, stunning and brave, 81 million scoops of ice cream, most popular president ever, all the CNN and the lamestream media will come out with context for such things. Well, here's the real story. It's not what those crazy right-wingers are telling you. But, hang on. Out with the old, in with the new. But when it's Joe Rogan, context f***ing be damned. He said it. He's guilty. End of story. And why? Money and reasons.
Correct. But the thing is they have to destroy him because he's actually got more traction in the media world than the media.
Well, he gets, 11 million viewers per episode.
Yep.
Right?
And then and then the shorts?
And CNN gets, I think they're peaking at around 600,000 during prime time.
They get 2 million a day.
Yeah. So I think it's pretty clear who wins that fight.
Yeah, that's a complete beatdown.
The Child Nudity Network is they're burning in.
So is MSNBC.
They're on the 75331 downward spiral.
That's exactly right.
They're getting divorced from the truth, and now they're going to wind up in boxed wine and Catland.
Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square. Stop!
And the most important question at CNN?
Total cocks.
Wow. Yeah, Rachel Maddow's she's gone. They're going after Spicer? Young old man with a bald head.
Oh, Brian Stelter. Brian Stelter. Yeah. He's I don't know how that dude is younger than me.
I don't know.
You look younger than him. He's 35, 36?
I have no idea how old he is, but they're screaming for him to get fired too because he knew about the relationship and he didn't say anything.
Who cares?
It's just a smokescreen to get rid of all of the people who have tanked the ratings.
Why not just say it like, look, we f***ed up. Okay, we've been shilling propaganda for you guys since the beginning when we were staging air attacks on a soundstage in Iraq. Like, let's earn your trust back. Let's begin this process by getting rid of Stelter, Lamone, all these other idiots.
CNN needs to just go away.
Blanderson, Cooper.
All of them need to lose their job.
Gone.
And MSNBC, shut them down, fire them all.
I don't even know who all is on CNN. So.
I don't even care. But other than the fact that network needs to go away.
It does.
I mean, they lost 90% of their ratings.
In a year. Wow. I mean, what's really hilarious is that you and I mean, we're not internet famous by any means. I mean, maybe you might be able to make an argument for it in some circles, but we get more views on our live streams than the President of the United States does on the official White House channel.
That is glorious. All right.
So if you haven't signed up and subscribed yet on Rumble and you have an account, rumble.com/c/redonkulouspop, spelled the dyslexic way. It's good times.
What do you want from me, man?
Yes. Now, speaking of rewriting history, that they really, really want you to forget that Biden was the engineer of the crime bill.
Who basically
that puts,
countless people in prison for victimless crimes.
Oh yeah, people serving life in prison for weed. And this, according to Democrats themselves, disproportionately affected the black and minority communities. They refused to accept responsibility for that, even though they were the key architects in those crime bills creations.
And he actually defended it many times on the Senate floor.
And now the same people who told you that the horse dewormer was just for that and you shouldn't take it no matter how highly it ranks on the World Health Organization's list of essential medicines, they're going to give you free crack pipes.
Yeah. All right.
Because crack is totally not dangerous at all.
So we're going to give $30 million in crack pipes. How fucking stupid is this?
And, of course, they're talking about diverting money to needles as well for the heroin users.
Yep.
I mean, this is just the best way to prove to everyone that you have been on the right side of history in regards to public health.
Well, let's see. You got all of the those ultra blue cities with the massive populations where they actually have apps that map out where the human feces are on that particular day on the sidewalk. So
they should they should piggyback on that app and let you know where you can find all the discarded needles and crack pipes as well.
Correct.
That way Hunter Biden will know where to go to pick up everybody's Salvation Army leftovers.
Yeah, Alt App B. Alt App B.
Is that Parmesan cheese over there in the corner? I don't know, man.
Don't go near that shit. I don't know.
If it looks like a rock, I will smoke it. This is beyond me. This should be a Babylon Bee article. It should be. And
yeah,
yet,
but it's true.
Here it is.
It's really happening. This is you think it's satire.
And this is the most racist shit that you've ever heard in your life. It will provide smoking kits to vulnerable communities. Why? To promote its advance of racial equity. Meaning that only minorities smoke crack.
Okay, now
You've been called out officially by the most popular president ever.
Well, just think about it. They don't want these people to ever recover.
No.
They want to keep them, on the glass dick. Because then you can control them that much easier.
You have one of those up on the bar.
No, this is totally different. But I'm just telling you that you can have a large majority of these are the ultra useful idiots right here.
It's just now personally, I don't give a shit if anybody does drugs. As far as I'm concerned, legalize the whole thing. If you're doing it to yourself and you're not making life difficult for at least one other person, I don't care. Mm-hmm. You can do whatever you want with your meat suit. You can treat it like shit until you spontaneously combust for all I care. But don't make me subsidize it. Don't make me subsidize a war on drugs that's really just a money laundering scheme for a bunch of politicians who are in with all the cartels.
And you got the alphabet agencies who are backing, coca growers and all the craziness that went on in Afghanistan. And I got a bunch of reports from soldiers who were there who looked at whole fields of poppies growing.
Yeah.
And they reported it, and nothing ever fucking happened, even though they were sent there specifically to find where they're growing the poppy fields, put them on the map so they could be destroyed. It almost never happened.
Of course not.
Yep.
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you destroy something that was that useful in making money and destroying families? I mean, that is essentially the entire platform of the left going back from the beginning.
I mean, they make an assload of cash off that stuff, and they use that money for nefarious shit all over the world.
Yep. And then
hypothetically.
it's funny. They create the war on drugs. Then they create the crime bills that make it so that these people have to go to prison to become cheap slave labor for come swallow a heels up, pull my Harris, keeping them in jail past their sentences to exploit as cheap slave labor out in California. I mean, it's just this never-ending circle of either cheap slave labor or, well, there's no way to sugarcoat it, money laundering and embezzlement.
Yep. I mean, that is, and I mean, that the amount of money that's, probably being generated is enough to more than fuel corruption. Yeah. Because, money's the root of all evil.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you'd like to join Pop for Supporters Sundays, consider making a donation on Locals, Patreon, or Subscribe Star.